Part 3. You will hear two students, Harry and Andrea, discuss the challenges of their drama course. First, you'll have some time to look at questions 21 to 26. Now listen carefully and answer questions 21 to 26.
So, Andrea, we have to do a short summary of our work experience on a farm.
Right. My work experience was a real eye-opener. I shadowed a vet, and I saw how hard it is to care for sick animals. It was much more demanding than I expected.
I had the same experience. I was amazed by the strength of the farm workers. I found it physically demanding, and it was so hard getting up at 4 in the morning.
Yes, I was always exhausted by the end of the day, and I had no idea how many skills you need on a farm. I thought it was just manual work, but it's really hard to do well.
Yes, because you have to have a lot of technical knowledge, and there's so much to do on a farm. I'm not sure I'd want to work on a farm.
I think I might. It feels so worthwhile.
Well, I wouldn't want to be a farmer, but I'd like to be a vet. I think that would be really rewarding. Anyway, we've got to write about our work experience in the assignment. How many words?
I think it's 1,500, but I'm not sure how we should structure it. We should ask the tutor in tomorrow's class.
Yes, I'll email him tonight.
Okay, and now we've got to prepare for the drama workshop next week. We've each got to choose a skill to demonstrate.
Yes. Last year I did something on physical comedy. I think I'll write a play. I'm interested in the history of the theatre, and I've got lots of ideas for a play.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you'll have some time to look at questions 27 to 30. Now listen and answer questions 27 to 30.
I'm sure you have. I'm going to do mine on using puppets to tell a story.
That sounds like fun. I've never worked with puppets before.
I have. I'm sure you'd like it. I've still got to do a presentation on a video. I've got to watch a short film and then give a presentation about it in class.
I've already done that. I watched a film about a girl who goes back to her hometown after her mother dies. She's been away for 10 years and she's really changed. She's a very different person from the girl who left home.
That sounds interesting. I've chosen a film about a boy who's in a wheelchair, and he keeps a diary about his life. He's a very good writer, and he's a really interesting character.
I'd like to see it. I've got to write a report on a play. I've already seen the play, but I haven't written the report yet.
I've done that. I'm just finishing a short film I've been making with some friends. We've been filming for a few weeks now. It's about a boy who's in a rock band. He's a talented singer, but he's not very good at playing the guitar. He has to practice every day, and it's really hard work.
That sounds interesting. I've got to give a presentation on a theatre. I've chosen the Globe Theatre in London because I've been there a few times. It's a very famous theatre and I know a lot about it.
I've chosen the Royal Exchange Theatre in Manchester. It's a very unusual building, and it's got a lot of history. I've been there a few times, and I really like it.
I've got to design a set for a play. I'm not very good at drawing, but I've got a lot of ideas.
That is the end of part 3. You now have 30 seconds to check your answers to part 3. Now move to part 4